औज़ुबिल्लाहिमिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। डियर स्टूडेंट्स, हमारा आज का टॉपिक एक जनरल टॉपिक है अबाउट द प्रॉपर्टीज। यूजुअली प्रॉपर्टीज इन केमिस्ट्री आर ऑफ थ्री टाइप्स। नंबर वन, एडिटिव प्रॉपर्टीज। एडिटिव properties. As the word indicates, additive means addition. There are a number of properties which can be determined by addition of individual particles. By the addition of the properties of the individual particles. For example, if you want to calculate the interionic distance, which is usually represented by R, then R can be calculated by adding the cationic radius and the anionic radius. For example, this is cation and the size of cation is always smaller as compared to the anion. This is anion. Let it is K and it is Cl. Then the distance of the K from the center of nucleus is its cationic radius, R positive, and the distance from the center of nucleus to the chloride is R negative. The total distance between the two ions, that is interionic distance, will be the sum of the cationic radius and the anionic radius. Hence, interionic distance is an additive property. Similarly, if you want to calculate molecular mass, it can be calculated by the sum of the atomic masses of all atoms. So molecular mass is also an additive property because it can also be calculated by adding the atomic masses of all the atoms. So such type of properties which can be determined by addition are known as additive properties. There are a number of properties in chemistry which depends upon the structure of the molecule. For example, these properties are called constitutive properties, which depends upon the constitution, बनावट, structure. जो structure पे depend करती हैं, they are known as constitutive properties. For example, dipole moment is very interesting property. It depends upon the structure of the molecule also. For example, the dipole moment of CO2 molecule is 0. It is a triatomic molecule. But the dipole moment of SO2 molecule is 1.43 or something. That is, this has a dipole moment and this has no dipole moment. Its dipole moment is 0. Reason is their structure. It is a linear molecule. So the dipole moments cancel each other, whereas it is a It is an angular molecule, and when both the dipole moments are added, they give a net dipole moment to SO2. Hence, SO2 is polar, CO2 is non-polar, and this is due to their structure. Such type of properties are called constitutive properties. A third type of properties are A third type of properties in chemistry are called colligative properties. Colligative properties. The properties which depends on the number of the particles and not on their structure, not on their size. They just depends upon the number. ये उनकी सिर्फ तादाद पे डिपेंड करती हैं, that what is the number of the particles. For example, osmotic pressure, elevation of boiling point, depression of freezing point, ये प्रॉपर्टीज ऐसी हैं जो सिर्फ सॉल्यूट और सॉल्वेंट के पार्टिकल्स के नंबर पे डिपेंड करती हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल, जितने आप सॉल्यूट के नंबर ऑफ पार्टिकल्स सॉल्वेंट में ज़्यादा करते जाएंगे तो एलिवेशन ऑफ बॉइलिंग पॉइंट उतनी ज़्यादा होती जाएगी, लेकिन डिप्रेशन ऑफ फ्रीजिंग पॉइंट उतनी ही कम होती जाएगी. तो सच टाइप ऑफ प्रॉपर्टीज विच डिपेंड्स upon the number of particles are called colligative properties, which depends upon the structure of the particles or molecules constitutive properties, which are sum of the individual components or individual atoms or particles are called additive properties. So these are three different type of properties in chemistry.